In today's video, you'll see some of the wildest objects ever found. An extremely heavy safe, a giant horseshoe, weapons, and other discoveries you're going to enjoy. Stay with me until the end. Drastic is a YouTube channel from the UK with Gareth as the main guy, a dude passionate about magnet fishing who often collaborates with teams from all over the country. Gareth always finds interesting stuff in canals, but sometimes even the best have monumental failures. In this particular episode, Gareth hits the jackpot, a massive safe completely full of water and so heavy that not even 3 men can pull it out.
Run it into the wall. I've got a feeling we're moving it over.
Let all the water back in it then.
Oh.
Well, because we're on that wood there, so we need to move it over.
Yeah. Right, I've still got it.
If you've made it to this part of the video, comment giant safe. Here you can clearly see the hard part of magnet fishing. Not all discoveries can be recovered, no matter how good they are. If they had a large winch or a lifting system, it would be a different story. But as it is, the safe stayed there, and their discovery literally sank forever. The sad part? A safe like this has a normal value of around $91. The even sadder part, normally inside there can be values of thousands of dollars, documents, jewelry, or what thieves leave behind. But here, the value of this discovery is $0, because unfortunately, they lost it. What do you think was inside the safe? Would you have tried another technique to get it out, or would you have abandoned it just like Gareth did? This was just the first discovery. I've got more lined up, so stay with me until the end. The next discovery today is from the channel Waveney Magnets. The guys pulled to the surface an object that looks strikingly like a giant horseshoe. Let me show you the discovery, and then I'll share my thoughts.
Mate, don't drop on your toes. Look at that for a horseshoe. That's a massive horse.
Must be a fat one.
Yeah. Can't be you on that horse to stand on your foot. All fine, give it a clean up later. We'll bring it back when it's cleaned up.
What's that, Pete?
Let's be real, no horse has a foot that big. If something like that existed, it probably would have escaped from Jurassic Park on its owner. The truth is, the shape is deceiving, but it's hard to believe it's an actual horseshoe. It looks more like an industrial metal piece, maybe part of a fastener, a bracket, a machinery component, or something used in construction. If it does turn out to be a real horseshoe, similar to the old massive ones, I saw that on eBay, pieces like this sell for around $24.99. Stay with me. The next discovery will give you chills. Muck N Nails Magnet Fishing is a YouTube channel that always finds everything you wouldn't expect to be at the bottom of the water. In this particular episode, the magnet catches something, and when he lifts it, surprise, a very old 1911 pistol covered in rust, but still instantly recognized by its iconic shape.
Hey, did you ever find these that we put on your car? we hooked these to your truck last time we hung out.
What's that? What number today?
Today, it depends. We didn't count the ones, so that would be 3 today. This one's been on there a long time. It counts. Huh?
Looks like a 1911.
I have no effing clue.
It seems that in this episode, the main guy appears to be in a very good mood. He's laughing non-stop for no particular reason, and you know that feeling when laughter becomes contagious? Well, it got me too. He keeps laughing while examining the gun, which makes the moment even funnier. Like even he can't believe what he just pulled out of the water. And what's cool about this discovery is that models like this, even in poor condition, sell on eBay for around $25. It's not much, but considering he just fished it out of the river, it's basically pure profit. The gun sat there a long time, as he says himself, and you can see it. The metal is eaten away. The parts are incomplete, but the original 1911 shape is impossible to mistake. From my point of view, that gun is a good display piece, the kind of object you show off to relatives when they come to visit. You're only halfway through the video. Stay with me until the end for more fascinating discoveries. Cape Cod Magnet Crew is a YouTube channel from the US, passionate about magnet fishing, a channel that I notice is always willing to collaborate with other content creators. This is an extremely good strategy that helps boost him in the algorithm. In this particular episode, they find a Dunkin' Donuts sign submerged at the bottom of the water. Although at first it seemed like just another piece of metal, the magnet quickly catches the outline of a familiar object, and the surprise is total when we realize it's an almost intact commercial sign.
Doesn't look like it's been down that long. It's a Dunkin' Donuts sign.
Oh, wow.
This wasn't here last time I was here. Yep. Yep, Dunkin' Donuts sign. There's that. And tiny piece of scrap.
What's interesting is that it didn't seem to have been there for a long time, which raises the question, how did it end up in the water? For those who don't know, Dunkin', formerly Dunkin' Donuts, is a large American coffee shop fast food chain, specialized mainly in coffee and donuts. The discovery brings a funny and memorable moment for the team and sets the tone for an episode full of unusual objects, surprises, and a lot of good energy. Perfect example of the idea that in magnet fishing, you never know what you'll pull out on the next throw. As for evaluation, this object can't be very useful to whoever buys it, so I'd estimate a price of $20 for this object, maybe as a reward fee if they return it back to the company because it still looks like new. What do you think? How do you think this sign ended up in the water? I think someone didn't like the donut they bought from Dunkin' and said they'd teach them a lesson, so next time they make better donuts. Stay with me to see the discovery that honestly raised a lot of questions for me. Muck and Nails Magnet Fishing is a channel from the USA where Randy and his friend explore all kinds of spots in Michigan. What I like about them is that they don't just fish, but they also have a super calm, friendly vibe. Exactly what an authentic magnet fishing video should be. In this particular episode, they find a complete payphone intact with the coin slot and the original Ameritech faceplate still on it. Just so you know, these public phones have almost completely disappeared in the States. They've been replaced by smartphones and digital networks. But for many of you, it probably triggers a bit of nostalgia. 50 cents, a phone card, and if it was busy, you'd try again.
You trying to touch somebody? Hello? Drag the tears here.
Good, cash box is intact.
Oh, score.
Look.
Oh man, that's awesome.
Oh,
Hello?
I might actually find out what year it went in. There might actually be some money in there.
Oh,
It's completely intact.
isn't this what we're supposed to do to get the money to come out? Isn't that what everybody always does?
Yeah.
It's pretty freaking awesome. Good job.
Thank you.
That's your reward. Anything that's in there.
That's
is your
my
reward.
fourth payphone. They're so heavy.
Oh, maybe there's a reason it's heavy.
I hope so.
Hope so too. Oh.
Let's
What would you like to do? Would you like to put
I
on
don't want
the
to drop it on my rope.
ground? No?
Just drop it on the ground. Oh, we were supposed to take
Oh,
the whole weight
well.
of it.
Well, now you tell me.
50 cents. Call is 50 cents.
So it's pretty recent.
So call is 50 cents. It's got a phone number for it on there. You can use an Ameritech phone card, it looks like.
Good old Ameritech.
Awesome. We're gonna have to open it.
Quick.
Not to see it though.
That's
If you've made it to this part of the episode, comment old phone. What's interesting is that this phone is perfectly intact, which is rare for magnet fishing. You usually find just broken pieces or metal brackets, but here you've got a complete payphone, instruction panel, and all. And honestly, considering how heavy it was, I wouldn't be surprised if there were still some coins stuck inside the mechanism. Plus, the fact that it says calls 50 cents tells us it's relatively new compared to older generations of payphones, probably early 2000s. A little piece of modern history buried in the mud. Now, as always, the question remains, how does an entire public phone end up in the water? Was it stolen, ripped out by someone, or just vandalized and thrown away? I'm curious what you think. Leave me your thoughts in the comments. You're getting close to the end. I saved something more interesting for the final discovery. Going forward, we're heading over to the channel Treasure Vixens, a US-based channel led by Angela, a passionate magnet fisher and true outdoor adventurer. Today, we're with her in an old park dating back to the 1800s, and it really seems like the past is rising straight out of the ground. As she pulls her magnet back to shore, Angela drags up something that at first just looks like a big chunk of metal. But when you look closer, you can tell it's a solid piece of cast iron, extremely heavy, and someone even jokes that it might be a sword or part of an old antique object.
Wait. Okay, got it. What is it?
Oh, you found something? Big chunk of iron. It's like cast iron. Of some sort. I don't know what that would be, but some type of iron.
These massive cast iron pieces show up often in historic parks, but it's hard to tell exactly where they came from. Maybe part of an old mechanism, maybe a decorative structure, or even a tool used more than 100 years ago. So let me ask you, what do you think this piece is? Leave your theories in the comments, and I'll pin the best one in the next video. Make sure you subscribe.